Hello everyone and welcome to Tombstone Disc Golf. Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we will be commentating on a video that we filmed out at, what's it called? Cache La Poudre?
Cache La Poudre?
Cache La Poudre out in Fort Collins, Colorado.
Laporte, actually. Just a
It's
little north of
definitely
Fort Collins.
In Laporte. Sort of Fort Collins. North.
Yeah, it's pretty
Fort
much
Collins.
North Collins.
It's north, same difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't have cabin fever,
Fever.
Okay.
That helps too.
We'll do all that. If you don't have cabin fever by now from being on, what do they, stay at home order.
Lockdown,
I don't
something
know. Yeah, and we need to talk. You should probably get out more and play more disc golf.
Exactly.
Not right now, especially if your courses are closed. They're actually starting to pull baskets in some of the courses around here.
They just pulled Eudora.
Yep.
Or about to, or something
Over in
like that.
Fort Collins, they're pulling
That's
the
terrible.
baskets, closing that entire park.
Sucks.
The ones here in Windsor and Greeley, they have said that you are allowed to continue to play, but do not congregate in big groups and make sure you maintain your social distancing. So, that being said, if you're watching this in the middle of 2020, or if you're down the road maybe in 2030, looking back, there was an epidemic.
Pandemic.
All that,
Yeah, all the good stuff.
yeah,
All the goods, yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. Yep.
But anyways, let's get to this, man. We had never played this course before.
Never.
We
Never.
the night before we were texting each other and we were like, where should we play? And I was like, I want to play somewhere new that we all haven't played before.
Yeah.
And I was going through stuff in Fort Collins because we were originally going to go to Cheyenne, but I was like, the wind's going to be like 40 mile an hour. I don't want to do that. So we decided
Which happens more often than not up in
That's true.
Yeah.
Cheyenne.
And I was on UDisc going through a bunch of courses in Fort Collins and Laporte, and I found 3, and I was like, let's do some really short ones, and just they're each 9 holes except for one. It was a 6-hole course. It's a Heritage. We just commentated on that, so go watch that one. And I was like, I really can't wait for this one because it looks wooded, all completely under trees and stuff, and I love playing in wooded courses. They're my all-time favorite.
So Ed and I we grew up in North Carolina, and we didn't play disc golf there.
Nope.
Growing up, we've only been playing for we're coming up on 4 years here. He's how far into? He's 2 years deep into this. That being said, when we go back to North Carolina, we play with our dad, his granddad, and we play wooded courses back there.
Yeah.
And this course that we're about to show you is like a 1/100th scale of what
Definitely.
of what they have back there,
Yep.
because it's got all the tight lines. It's just on a really small scale.
Yep. I think the longest hole out there is 190.
I think it's like 240. That
Oh,
was
that's
the
hole
last.
nine. Yeah, that's hole nine. Yeah,
you'll,
you're right.
You'll see. But anyways, without spoiling any too much of it,
I do want to say first reactions.
Okay.
When we were driving up, I had looked it up on UDisc, and I knew there was going to be some trees in the background, or that encompass the course itself.
Yeah.
And we pulled up around the school, and you see nothing but trees. And then you see a disc here, a disc there, and I'm like, this is going to be good.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, we are in the early spring time frame, because we just rolled over into spring.
I think it just rained. Yeah. I think it just rained or snowed. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it just snowed the day or two, the night before, not the night before, but the day before.
Yeah.
And so it had started melting off, because crazy Colorado weather. It can snow one day and then sunny and 80 the next. It's just crazy. But I will say that when we pulled up, my first thought when I saw it was, this is going to be fun.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I was glad we were playing in the spring.
Yep.
There was no leaves or anything on the trees. Yeah. So you're going to see those skeleton trees out there.
Yep.
When we were talking about this earlier before we started the video here, this is going to be a totally different course in the summertime.
Yep. I can't wait to play.
And I can't wait to go back out there and play it again. So we will do another video of this course
for sure
in the summertime. Just so you guys can see the before and the after. But I will say that they are short holes. They are short holes, but they're technical.
Yeah, they're intricate. They're like we said in the last video in Heritage. We were talking about how short courses like this help with your up shots, your those technical shots that you don't usually or normally have on those longer open courses. So sometimes it's nice to play on those shorter courses to help with that. So
Yep.
So without further ado,
let's do it.
let's jump into this.
I'm excited about this.
Oh yeah, this was when we started out there. When we went to that first hole, I was thinking to myself, we're gonna have a couple of aces today.
Yeah. So that's what I was like. One of us is gonna get an ace. One of us. I know it.
But it didn't happen.
Right.
No, we got close.
Spoiler alert.
We got there were some close ones, but
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
While we're showing you the hole here, all the tee boxes are either just a wood plank in the ground, probably about yay big in the ground.
You know they can't see your arms because they're watching this video.
Oh yeah, I forgot. But they aren't big, but they're in the ground, and then a post that has the number of holes, a number of the hole it is. I think a couple tee pads were a small little cement slab, and I'm pretty sure the guy who designed it was just thinking, oh, it's just going to be a bunch of people who are going to stand still and throw these. But,
and just to let everyone know that we're trying something new on each one of our holes. I'll talk about that after we all throw here and we go to the next hole. So I pulled out my Luna, just kind of laid it out, and it just didn't come back in just as far as I thought it would. I have 3 different Lunas I throw, a blue one, a black one, and a gray one, and I'll talk about those later. Go ahead a little bit.
It was that was a good shot, but here's what I threw a Tiger Warrior, I believe. I picked the wrong one out of the 2. Once I threw it, I realized that, but it was still a decent shot. I think I'm inside circle.
Here's an XT AVR. Again, I throw this a lot. If I pick up a purple disc, this is the one. I love throwing this thing. Just a little bit short, but had the right line. Should have put a little more stank on it.
All right, here we go. This is for birdie from 20, 25 maybe. Probably 20.
Oh, let's just call it 40.
Internet distance.
Let's call it a birdie
exactly.
regardless.
Let's just
all
call
these
it
holes
birdie,
are like 800 feet. You're just seeing massive drives, straight lines right now.
We're all throwing distance drivers off the tee.
Yeah. Actually, having to putt with distance drivers also. That's how far they are.
Yes, sir. I felt the pressure after these 2 made a birdie. I was like, sitting there at 20 feet.
And boom. Hole 1 is a star frame.
Yes, sir.
All right. Getting it rolling the right way.
All right. What I was going to say about my 2, my 3 Lunas I have a black one, a blue one, and a gray one. The black one, it's starting to get broken in because that's the one I use primarily all the time when I'm putting.
Yeah.
The gray one will not. It doesn't. It's not as overstable as the blue one.
Okay.
The blue one itself is pretty overstable, so it'll come back hard for me.
Okay.
So that's why I switch up between those three when if I don't throw my heart.
Yep. And I have kind of the same thing going on with my putters. I have a Jessica Weiss putter that I putt with, and then I also have another Jessica Weiss that I exclusively throw with. I don't putt with it at all because it's not as beat, so it's got that overstability to it.
Yep.
Also.
I throw Tiger Warriors and then Sensei for overstability putters, but that's pretty much it. I just keep it simple.
Yep. So I'm throwing another Luna again. I just pulled it, and it set down in a very bad spot.
Yeah. Here's that Sensei. I decided to change my footing at the last second and bring it further to the left on the tee box, and I pulled it, which isn't good. But
so keep in mind again, as Ed mentioned before, all these bare bushes and trees that you're seeing are going to be absolutely exploding with foliage here in the next month and a half, probably.
Yeah, it'll be fun for sure.
Yeah.
It'll change every shot, I believe.
In
my opinion.
Yep, I threw my harp here, as I would on any shot that's this distance that I have to put any angle on. So
I had to straddle out here because I was in front of a tree, and when I had thrown it, it nicked the branch and killed it. But I mean, you'll never know if it would have gone in or not. But I'm parked for par, so.
That all of that in front of me between the basket and myself is just a spider web of limbs.
Mm-hmm.
There was not a gap to be found, so I had to go over. And I don't normally throw an overhand shot like this, and I threw it hard, and I'm glad it hit that tree because it dropped right next to the basket.
I'd watched you throw that, and I was like, that's too hard. And then the tree just went, okay, here you go. And
It was a
laid
good
right
tree.
there. Yeah.
It was one of those happy trees that Bob Ross paints.
As these guys know, I absolutely hate straddle putts. I just don't practice them. I'm not good at them, and that was pure
But you
luck.
drained it.
Pure luck, but I'll take it.
It's 2 for 2. Yes, sir. Pars.
There you have it.
Yep.
Woot woot. All right, this 170-foot hole, 107-foot hole. My bad.
Dyslexia is bad.
It's a pretty straight shot.
It is.
The only tree that would be in the way, really, is that one right here that he's about to walk by with the giant hole in it.
Yeah.
It prevents, not really prevents, but it's harder to get that Hydra line because you have to just get past that one and then left of this tree right of the basket. But I prefer the straight up the middle shot. Just seems a little better.
Little off commentating here. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. There you go.
Here
What
I
are you
am.
throwing here?
That's
XT AVR
what
again?
was that? Yeah, that was my purple XT AVR.
That's what I thought.
So
Very good.
I just had a little nose up. That's why it faded on me. Otherwise, it would have held that line.
All right. I'm throwing a Luna again, which is kind of going to be a common theme on the first 8 holes. The 9th hole is a little longer, so.
Let's see, I am throwing my understable Tiger Warrior, which I should have thrown on hole 1, but here it is, and I was throwing it, and I was like, ooh, and then it got a little skip, probably about 15 feet away behind the basket. Nothing in the way for all of our putts, so see if we can get another star frame.
Yep. I'm sitting here playing with the mud that's on my disc.
Wiping some dookie off your hands.
Yeah. Yep. And, oh, yeah, look how flippy that was. Oh, my goodness.
Look at that.
And I was surprised that fell in as wobbly as it was coming out of my hand. I got lucky.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe 20 feet. Nothing, like I said, yeah, 200 feet away.
Yeah, it's
Just a
Boom.
easy.
That's a
Yeah.
field
Almost
ace right
jumped out the
there.
back.
Yeah.
There's a branch sticking in my head. That's why I whipped my head like that. Scared the crap out of me. Thought it
I
was
thought
a
you were
slider.
just trying to get the hair out of your ass.
Oh,
It's hole 4, just in case.
yeah.
There was no post for this one. So we're cruising along here. We're 3 holes deep. I'm 3 down, and these guys are 2 down. And I'm thinking, man, we're all gonna cruise out of here. 7, 8 down.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I will say this hole here, when you from the tee box, the gap is 8 feet wide.
yeah,
On camera though, it looks bigger than it
Yeah,
is.
it looks bigger than that. But Bert actually had me step out there and hold my arms out. And what was this hole? Wasn't it?
that was the
that was
the
the
next
next
one.
one.
Yeah,
Well, there's
so-
another one with even
Yeah.
But still, it's the
narrower.
same thing.
This
yeah.
one may be 10 foot
Yeah.
wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next one is going to be a little more narrow.
Off the tee, go for it. Sorry, I'll talk during mine.
I am throwing. Looks like I've got my. I'll tell you here in a second. Oh yeah, that's my XT AVR. I just pulled it. I have a really hard time with small touch shots like this.
So off the tee, I couldn't decide because we had went through one time and I was trying to figure out what to do because I haven't thrown it. And I was like, do I throw forehand, backhand? And then I eventually, when I stepped up there, I was like, whatever, I'll throw a backhand. And then should have thrown forehand.
Yeah, I grabbed my harp here and just put a little much on it and rolled out. So
Here I am. I'm obviously out here. I'm just putting with my regular Just Squeeze AVR. I'm thinking about going back to KC Pros. I don't know. We'll see.
Just a little
we
high.
got a little air on that.
I did.
So when that was coming in, I was filming that and I thought it was gonna hit me because it looked so much closer in the camera. So I had stepped back and almost fell because the rocks and mud were so slick.
Those rocks did save him a bit.
yeah, they hooked me up.
Yeah, my footing underneath me, I was standing on a bunch of broken sticks, so my left foot was rolling all over, and I had to kick out some sticks there and tossed it up and
Yeah, let's get up.
got a little
That's
bit of
tough.
slide on the backside, but that's okay. There's some nature.
There was a squirrel running across the field. I was just messing with it. I have a straddle here. I'm not I don't hate straddling. I just need to practice it because obviously, but it's just something I need to work on. Another thing I need to work on. I need to work on a lot.
Just tapping it in here, finishing it off.
Yep.
dissatisfied par, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my feet right by this log that had fallen, and there you have it.
All right, here we go. Look
This is the hole that you
This
need
is
to-
the one.
Yeah. If you see the tree on the right there, you can tell how beat that thing is. Look at that.
Yeah. Yep.
So-
People have had some fun times on that tree.
Yep.
Well, the tree on the left looks a little beat up too. It's discolored
Yeah.
there.
All these trees look like they just went through hell and back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
But one of the reasons why we're showing this like this, showing each hole, is we wanted to make sure everyone gets the kind of the feel of the terrain. You know, we do so many just shooting from the tee box or shooting from the basket, but we want to make sure everyone gets kind of the full effect of the course itself.
yeah.
I like this. I really do. I like because they get to see what the sorry, excuse me, see what the hole looks like from the tee all the way to the basket and what how open it is. So
Yep, there you go. It's like I was like, there goes my perfect round.
Yep.
I
Oh,
I
got
was
a little
throwing
kiss.
that Unstable Tiger Warrior and I held it just a little long and the tree decided to give me some love. So
Yeah.
Yep. And I was thinking to myself, just don't hit a tree. Just don't hit a tree.
Yeah.
And I hit the first available tree. So, and
Well,
it puts me in an interesting situation here. I
you guys
don't have a
are-
whole lot to look at.
I think y'all. Are
I
pretty
tried to
close
kind
each
of
other.
forehand it out, and then I hit a rock right on the other side there, and it just killed it.
Yeah. I am. This is not a shot that I've had in my bag ever, but I was playing with a guy a couple weeks ago, and he taught me how to throw a thumber. Not that it's a great one, but
Shout out to Max.
it saved. Yeah, shout out to Max here. This saved my bacon on this hole. So, well, to get me out of the trouble, anyways.
Yep.
Yeah, I yelled thanks, Max.
Yeah.
Right after I
Yep.
shot through that. He wasn't there. Just a shout out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I wanted to throw this. I really didn't want to throw what I did. I wasn't comfortable throwing anything else at the time.
I turned this into a par 4, and as you'll see here,
Is that all?
yeah, you know, no, I mean as far as the distance and stuff, you know. But obviously I missed it, so that would be a bogey on a par 4. But now I'm staring down a double bogey really on this par 3. So,
Well, watch this shot. This is my fourth shot here.
oh no!
Oh,
How far away were you?
I was probably about, I don't know, 15 feet away.
Were you?
Not terribly far.
for bogey. It's a good bogey
Yeah,
putt.
so I bogeyed that.
And then I hit the basket.
There's
it was
me
awesome.
for birdie off a lucky tree kick.
Yep.
So I go from even to, from 2 under to even just like that.
Yep.
All right, hole 6, 154 feet. Immediately off the tee box, you see a hill,
Yep.
and then trees left and right, bushes left, and there's a creek over on the left. You can kind of see it. But yeah,
I wonder what this is going to look like in the springtime. We've talked over and over about what this is going to look like when
yeah.
it fills in. But I think so. Whoever keeps this area up does a pretty good job of keeping everything trimmed.
in the
So
fairway,
I'm-
like the fairway's
yeah.
open and everything.
Yep. So I'm hoping it's not like super overgrown
Like
and you
over
can't
at
even get
Outback?
through. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
So
Because this one is going to be interesting.
Yeah,
It is.
I think this
there's-
hole.
There's a line of bushes on the left-hand side that
Yeah.
are pretty tall.
yeah.
That could, get really nasty.
I think this hole would be the hardest one once all those leaves come. If it looks how I imagine it, you know what I mean?
Sure, Tiger.
Yeah,
Tiger
I need to think of where my foot was because it was on the right side of the tee box, but I was trying to throw up the middle, and I got very, very lucky, like extremely lucky off that. So
And I'm just good. I don't need any luck. So I just grabbed my purple XT AVR here and just give her a rip down to. Oh wait, it didn't go down the middle like
getting
I
rid of.
planned.
I mean, what?
That's in those bushes. We were just talking about that big wall of bushes on
yep,
the left.
Yep.
So
Yeah, and like you guys, I was thinking right down the middle, and
Get safe, get safe.
yeah, there's a fence there as you can see, and then
Barbed wire
obviously
fence,
OB.
Yep,
and the
I
creek back there.
just landed on the safe side.
Yeah. Here I am, just a little flick forehand, no big deal, humble brag. Now this isn't a shot that I've got in my bag either, but I've been able to start, getting a little better touch on my putter shots, my up shots like that,
That
on
was
the
a beautiful-
forehand.
Yeah, I was a
Upshot.
great
Thank you.
up for not liking that shot.
Yeah.
Yep, and I was thinking, just don't hit the tree that's right above my head and that limb's sticking out there.
Yeah.
And I did all right. I just kind of laid it up there in place.
For where that tree was, that big old limb.
I couldn't get the arc on it to try to make it into the hole, and I don't have the speed yet on my putting. They just jam it in.
I got lucky off the drive, and I was like, perfect. I'll get a birdie here, and
boom,
it right out of my hand,
right to back it.
And it's still a par, but it's not a happy par for me.
This caught on camera here is probably the first ever coffee putt. Caught on camera, anyways. So, trademark.
And just a little pop in there for par for me.
Yep. All right, hole 7. Here we go. Look at this. What a tangled web we have here. The basket is actually right down the middle. You can see it on the
left of it,
a little bit, but
just left the
yeah,
center.
but the way that those trees are staggered from the tee box, you can't go straight at the basket. You gotta play a little bit of a hyzer, or if you're a lefty, a little ante.
Yep. Or a hyzer with the lefty. There's a little tunnel if you look to the left over there. It's a little bitty tunnel, but it's 145 feet, obviously.
Yeah, it's an interesting hole because there's several different potential tunnels that you can throw through.
Yeah.
But none of them are extremely wide.
No.
Right, yeah.
No. That's what makes this course hard. Let's see. I'm throwing Tiger Warrior again. It's a good throwing putter. I love it. Threw it on a little hyzer, hit my line, and boom! Right off the band, squared it.
And then look at that roll away.
And then about 1,000-foot roll away.
I love it when people are punished for good shots. That way, if somebody were to follow it up with a bad shot, it's not so bad.
So I didn't know how bad the rollaway was. Yeah. I was like, that's such a good shot. And as I was walking up, my uncle had told me, he was like, you got a bad rollaway. And he had said it so sad, and I was like, no, it can't be that bad. I was like, how bad is it?
What'd you throw here, Ed?
That was my deputy.
This was it
was coming back around for me, and it just clipped that tree.
So that's the thing, is these trees they're in the perfect spots for shots like that.
Mm-hmm. So. And that's why I was saying there's several different tunnels.
Yeah.
But they're narrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just a little upshot there.
Yeah.
Patent pending. That's all I had.
Yep. I'm sitting here staring straight at that tree that's laying right in front of the basket.
Yeah, you can't tell, but that limb that you see, the big one, is probably about 15 feet on the other side of the basket, between him and the basket there.
I had to straddle out right quite a bit, and I had a full coverage of the basket, and I told myself, don't pull it right and don't let it go early. And I let it go early. Yeah. I was really hoping to get that cool bird.
You had a good line there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just up here tapping in my par. 10 feet or something. 15 maybe. But
we're all tapping in our pars at this point, I believe,
yeah.
Par frame. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Loop. Yeah, there we are. No damage. No real damage.
8.
Hole 8.
79 feet.
Loved this hole because it is just perfect for a right-handed hyzer.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, it is perfect for a right-handed person with a hyzer.
Yeah.
But it's also good for a lefty with a deputy.
That's right.
on an anhyzer.
Spoiler alert! Somebody throws a heck of a shot with a deputy here. But yeah, it's a beautiful little hole. So if this, I think we said this when we were playing along here. If this course were times 3, you know what I mean? Not, in distance wise and stuff like that.
Right.
But in the trees like this, it'd probably be the best course around.
I would agree, 100%.
And here we go with the Sensei. Hit my line.
Boom! Hit the chains.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Yeah, good shot.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Here's my harp. It's right at a decent little distance here. I let it go early, but I did get a little tree love. It knocked it down for me and kept it online.
Somebody's closer.
Yep. And then I'm grabbing my deputy because I know it's going to be a little understable for me.
Yep. And look at that.
And it just walks right around that corner.
That thing just turned.
Left.
And bleep.
Oh, yeah. I was hoping we could be there for the first one, man.
You had a lot of good ace runs that day.
Yeah.
Pretty ones. Probably about.
This is
25 feet away,
this is pretty
something
long
like that.
Yeah,
that was a nice putt.
Just make it. You got this. Come on.
Yeah.
And Decided to give a show to the folks at home.
I'm nestled right up against this tree, and
you did.
I had to mark my spot, and then when I stepped in there, I moved my mark, and I'm like, oh crap, I got to move that back. I was like, all right, I got to make this. Is what's going through my head, and boom.
Yeah, there it is.
That was
a good
bird.
Yes.
Yep. Here I am, just a casual tap in for bird.
From 20 feet.
Oh, yeah. My goodness.
Yeah.
Another star hole.
Here's the only oddball hole of the whole 9 here. This
wide
last one.
open.
Yep. No, completely wide open for a right-handy.
200.
Right-handy.
43
For that right-handy guy.
A right-hander.
Right-handy.
Yeah. It's nothing. I mean, this is the easiest hole. There's not really any obstacles because of how short it is. It's just right there. It's prime for the picking.
Yep.
I mean, for righty.
Yeah. Or a
four-handed lefty.
Yeah, four-handed lefty.
Or an
Anheuser shot.
Yeah, true.
So.
Yep. But there's this mound right there, probably about 75, 100 feet away from the basket.
Yeah. Yep. No big deal. I mean, it's not.
No, just fly it right over.
Wide open shot.
It actually makes for a perfect aiming spot if you go right over the tip of that hill.
Yep.
Which you'll see when I throw. I do that. I'm perfect.
And then it hyzers back in nicely.
Yeah, it's
in your that's how you envision it in your head, right?
Yeah. That's what I was planning on doing. See where that disc is at? That's where I wanted to be.
Yep. That's a good place to be.
Yeah.
All right, I'm doing a standstill Tiger Warrior shot, and at the last second, I decided to bring my foot further right, and that happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where my foot was going, so. I think I'm 35, 40 feet away,
40,
honestly.
45 feet away.
I was throwing a Cayman. I just let off of it a little bit, and I pulled it when I did that because I'm not, throwing those 50% shots with a disc like that, or it's just not my forte.
Not parked like you had envisioned in your head.
Yeah.
So I grabbed my, I think this one wasn't my Eagle. It was something else. I can't remember what it was now off the top of my head. But yeah, I was thinking to myself, they're so far. Bert Jr. threw it so far away from the basket. Why? So when I throw it, I'm like, I'm going to get closer. Well, no. I'm about 100 feet out.
Yep. Yeah.
And I'm like, just get it close.
Yep.
And lo and behold, I drop it right
Woo!
down there about
You almost
about
dropped
12
it.
feet
You
away.
almost canned it.
Yeah.
I tried.
Exactly.
About 12 feet off of it.
I thought, you know what? I'm gonna finish this off. That way I can at least go to 4 under. Not what I wanted, but I'd have been satisfied with this. So this is probably about 50 feet out. Nope, nothing.
Roots helped you out there.
Yeah, they
Stopped you from going. So it looks closer on film, but it was a lot farther, believe me. And I was like, okay, just either get the par because you're still in the lead by a stroke, or get the birdie and show off. And I didn't do it, and I missed the bird.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
You only missed about an inch low, though.
Yeah, it came out, and I just kind of held it, and then my hand just kind of dropped in. Yeah.
Next time we play this course, I'm definitely not bringing all those discs.
Yeah, gosh.
Definitely not.
We didn't
not.
expect
No.
some of the shots, so
Yeah.
we actually after we filmed this, we were like, actually let's just go play it, not bring the whole bag, just to kind of play it.
And we all went 10 down.
Yeah, basically. No. I actually played worse my second round. I was like, I'm really glad that we filmed the good round of mine.
Yeah, and
You guys both played way better.
I was distraught because we did not record it.
Yeah.
Because I finished like 4 or 5 down.
Yeah,
you did.
And all kidding aside, I mean, normally we said we'll just kind of throw little things out there, but all kidding aside, I did shoot 4 or 5 down the second time around.
No, they both beat me the second round.
Yeah.
I think I actually finished a couple up. And then he went 4 and he went 5 or something like that.
But I'm going to tell you what, like you said earlier, if this was a bigger / longer type course, it would be the best course in my mind anyway.
Yep.
Around here. This course surprised us all, I think. We being from North Carolina, and when we go back there, we play disc golf when we go back now.
Yeah.
The trees are all over the place. So, we may not play well in it, but it's kind of our environment, if you will.
Yeah.
But we really enjoy that challenge, and to have to shape your shots and really finesse things a bit.
Yep.
It's something that being out here in Colorado, where you don't have a ton of trees, you can just grip it and rip it.
Yeah, you don't find a lot of courses like this.
You have to go to the mountains if you want to play in them. I don't know. Not my thing.
We'll get up there though. We'll talk.
Yeah, we will.
It.
We'll
But
go up there
we
and play
probably need to bring a few more people for to do the spots and actually do the videos so we can actually concentrate on the actual playing.
Yeah.
I think I was honestly the most excited to play this course because one, we haven't played wooded courses in a while. We've just been playing UNC and Epple and Windsor, which Windsor's kind of wooded, but not as wooded as this. And
Oxbow is what he's talking about.
And I haven't played a wooded course in a while, and short tees, I was like, somebody's gonna get an ace today.
Yeah, that was the first thing that went through.
It wasn't hot, it wasn't cold, like it was good weather. I felt good. Everything just felt great, and I was talking to them while we were filming each hole, walking to the basket, and I was like, I'm so excited. Like, I can't wait to freaking film this. I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to do that. I don't know why I was excited, but I was.
No, it was a good course.
It's different. That's why.
It is. It's different than what we normally play around here. It is the challenge. I think just to be able to. It's different when you're playing a course when you're just trying to throw hard, throw long, and accurate. Well, it adds another element of the challenge when you're having to shape, and it's very entertaining for us, at least when we're actually playing it, and hopefully it's entertaining for you guys as well watching it.
I honestly forgot what I was gonna say.
It was a good time. I did enjoy this course also. I was also excited when we rolled up and we're like, oh man, these baskets are in the trees. But it's gonna be good.
Yep.
But
I think if we can get Granddaddy out here again, those courses would be good.
Oh, that's right up his alley
here,
because his granddad, our dad, he lives in North Carolina, so he's used to playing in the trees.
Yeah.
He'd get out here and be like, North Carolina?
He'd get out here and probably
be
work us over.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely have to get him out there when he gets back out this way.
Yeah.
So
sure.
Any last thoughts on this course, guys? I know we've been kind of raving about it.
We have. And it's crazy because if somebody were to go and play that and be like, all right, yeah, okay, it's different for sure. But I think when you've been on the roll of playing all the same courses, same types of courses and stuff, and then you go play this, it's small, it's short, putter course, but man, it's so much fun. I cannot wait to go back out and shoot this course again.
Me too.
When it's full.
We play a lot of the same courses over and over again, and then we try to video some extra ones that we don't play that often for you guys, just so you can see everything that we see when we're playing out in Colorado. But this one, it just brings a new element. I mean, I don't know that I've played a course. There's maybe one or two other courses that I've played that I really feel like you were saying.
Sure.
I can't wait to go back and play this course again. Yeah. We play so many over and over and over again. Where this one was, granted, it's new for us. It was a new course for us. None of us had ever played it.
Yeah.
But it has something that the other ones just didn't. Even though it was short, and it's not. I don't want to say it's overly technical because it is technical.
Right. Yeah.
But it's challenging, but not to the point where someone that has never picked up a disc before would not enjoy it as well as what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I think out of the courses that I've played in Greeley, Fort Collins, like the closer ones to us, I'd honestly recommend this one out of most of them, just because. Again, the shorter holes, like even like practicing for a tournament, and it's a wooded course tournament. You can go there and you can practice those specific lines through the trees. Make sure you're not hitting them. And I'd honestly recommend it for tournament practice and just going out there and practicing intricate lines and stuff. So
definitely. So again, Cash Poudre. I think it's our favorite one in quite some time. Is one of those that rank right up there.
Yeah.
So I don't have any more to say.
I got nothing.
I got nothing else.
Right. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed listening to us sit here and ramble about the entire this entire course. Yeah. Let us know what you think about how we are videoing each one of the holes. Yes. Right now, we do have a drone that we need to practice with to make sure we're not going to crash it into a tree when we take it out there for the first time. But and we actually got that like a year ago. We just haven't had time to practice with it. Yeah. But let us know what you think about it. We did. Intentionally leave the videos to each one of the holes long. We didn't accelerate the time when we were videoing those, so we can have time to kind of catch up and talk to you guys about some additional things we want to talk to you about on this course. So definitely let us know. Yep. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ding that bell so you know when the next video is coming out. We are trying to get on a better routine. Yes. We're trying to get an archive going on with what we're playing so we can just get it out there for you guys. Be a little more consistent where we had dropped off the past, 6 months or so. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.